Hey, welcome back to my channel. First video went really well and I was super excited about it, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it because I was super nervous about it. But this next one that I'm doing is a Q&A with Matt, my husband. Matt and I have been together for a little over 2 years. No, we've been married for a little over 2 years, but we've been together for like, what, 4?
September 16.
Is that 5?
No, September 15. I lied.
4 years. We've been together for a little over 4 years and married for 2. So anyway, we're gonna do a little Q&A, and I put out like a ask me a question thing on my Instagram story, and we just kind of pulled the ones that we thought we could answer the easiest, and probably the ones that we got the most of too, which were mostly about this guy. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna start with the first one. The first question is, how did you guys meet? Iowa State, yeah. The 2015 Iowa State game, I was like listening to interviews that he was doing and like holding a mic, not asking any questions because I was too nervous. This was in like post-game interviews, and just kind of like listening to him, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's like super smart. And yeah, because I mean, I've listened to a lot of interviews and I was like, wow, like he really knows his stuff. He really knows what he's talking about and sounds very eloquent, and he's really cute and had a great game. So I was into it. So then that's when I kind of like realized that I had a crush on him. And then we officially met. I finally got the courage to walk up to him after the Pittsburgh game of 2015 when we won on a last second field goal. Totally magical game, totally amazing. And then afterward, went downtown. He walked into a bar that I was already in. The rest is kind of history after that. I just walked up and was like, hey. And then what did you do? When I walked up, I was like, hey. And what did you do?
Hold on. So I had a little bit of game. But I turned around because I was like, there's no way she's talking to me. So she said, hey, and I looked like who are you talking to? And
I was like, I'm talking to you. What are you doing? And then we kind of started talking, and then he kind of like just randomly walked away from me, and I was not happy about it. I was like, wait a second, you need to get my number. You're not gonna text me? Like, so yeah, I just kind of gave him my number, and
very methodical.
Yeah, no, that was kind of it. And then after that, it was like really quick. He kind of like met my family a couple weeks later. Are you guys going to get another dog? Where is she? Here she is. No, we're not going to get another dog. We just need one. We just need Tuddy. We had talked about it because she's not really a big fan of people. She likes other dogs, but she doesn't really like other people, like strangers and stuff.
She's cool with people if there's another dog around.
Yeah. And so we're like, oh, maybe we should get another dog. But no, it's not a smart decision. So this is it. And then we also got asked, I get asked this question a lot, where we got her from. And that's kind of a funny story too.
Well, she had been looking for a dog for a while.
Yeah.
And we actually went down to like Petco or PetSmart or something in the middle of nowhere, Cedar Rapids, and we held like this black schnauzer because she's allergic to like everything.
Yeah.
So we had to be real careful about what kind of dog we could get to begin with. And I don't know if she was browsing Facebook or something, but we found this girl named Lexi down in Argyle, Iowa, which I had no idea what it was. I know it's just a little bit above the Missouri border. And so we drove an hour and a half. We lied to your parents.
Yeah, because I knew my mom would be super mad if we said we were getting a dog, because we really were in no position to have a dog. And
we were currently living in a place that didn't allow dogs.
Yeah. And so it was just all around kind of a bad decision, but also a really good decision because she's so cute. But yeah, so we lied to my parents and we drove down to Argyle, Iowa. But sweetest family in the world, like, had a litter of puppies, super nice. Like, I mean, they took care of the dogs. They were just super great. And they were actually going to keep her if we didn't buy her. So that's kind of sad. But yeah, so we met her and like instantly fell in love. And I remember, oh my God, that's so cute. I remember when Matt walked out to get our like deposit money to put a deposit down on her. She like laid by the door and cried, and it was the sweetest thing ever. And I was like, okay, now we have to take her. And so put the deposit down and then picked her up a few weeks later. And yeah, the next one is your biggest pet peeves about each other.
What?
Okay, yeah. I have a couple. These are my biggest two.
Couple? It says one.
Yeah.
It says
biggest pet peeves about each other. First one, when he shaves his beard, like trims his beard, and the little clippings are impossible to clean up. First of all, he doesn't do it himself. And second, when you try to clean them up, you like wipe it off And then you're like, okay, I got a lot of it. And then you go to do it again, and then it just smears everywhere, and there's just beard clippings everywhere. So that's one of them. My second one, when I'm making dinner, which I try to do most nights, it takes me, probably 30 minutes to make dinner, maybe more sometimes. He has 30 minutes of knowing that I'm making dinner. And yet, every time I say, Matt, dinner's ready, magically, he has to go to the bathroom. Every time. It's every night. So those are my two. That's it.
Really?
And also, no, I'm just kidding. You can go.
So really the main one, actually there's two. The main one is, so in the place we currently live in, we have a 2-bedroom. She has her own bathroom closet, and I have my own bathroom closet. When we use the bathroom where our bed is, which is considered mine, she leaves the toilet seat up after she goes to the bathroom, and it drives me nuts.
Hold on, can we just clarify? It's the seat. It's not the seat. It's the toilet cover.
Okay, and she leaves the cover up, and it is this, like, I hate it. Just close it. It's not hard. That's it, you know? It's 2 seconds. That's number one. Number two, I'm pretty sure all of you are aware of what our dog's name is. It's Tutty Vandenberg, right? Tutty. That's it. She's got about 900 million other names that she calls our dog, and I'm mad that Tutty responds to most of them. She says so many names that have nothing to do with Tutty, and yet she responds.
I do have a lot of names, but I think that's like a common thing.
Notice how the other one always has to back up what it is they're doing. Right.
Okay, next one. Are you guys gonna have kids? Yeah, we're gonna have kids someday. Right now, it just like doesn't make literally any sense for us to have kids. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my career. I'm cool where I'm at, but like I don't know what's next, so that's kind of hard. And then I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the right time at all. I'm like, oh, there's never a right time for having kids, but like I think you really know when it's definitely not the right time. And like right now is that time, so we're just not ready, and like that's okay. I mean, I'm 25, he's 25. Yeah, some time. Next one is, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Just talking about that, like there are end goals with where she wants to be, where I want to be. But like right now, it's just kind of a day-to-day type thing. It's just kind of, what are you doing today to kind of get there? But it's not like that end goal is going to be in 10 years. That end goal might be in 20 or 30 or, 5. Like you really don't know. Favorite
Netflix and Hulu shows? I'm going to go first. On Netflix, I love Gilmore Girls and The Office. And on Hulu, I love Handmaid's Tale, and that's pretty much it.
Netflix, The Office, I can watch that regardless. Hulu, I don't really watch a lot of shows on Hulu.
Best part of being married was the next question. I don't know. It's just all terrible. I think the best part of being married is always having someone in your corner. There's a lot of times where you just kind of feel like, man, the world is kind of against me right now. And that's like, I mean, I don't know, sometimes you just feel that way of like, I cannot catch a break. But knowing that you always have at least one person in your corner that's like rooting for you and always going to cheer you on and help you, and that you can kind of lean on, is super great. That is the best part of being married, knowing that whatever you're going through, there's going to be one person at least that's going to be helping you through it or going through it at the same time.
It's just nice having somebody that's there that like understands kind of like what you're going through, because I feel like they're going through it too. Between my injuries and like things like that, being able to talk to her because she kind of knew like the work previous to that, and then being able to talk about that kind of stuff. But then also like excited when I was able to come back. Just get to have those kinds of experience like with somebody other than just yourself.
Favorite memory in Kinnick? Number one, clear number one by a long shot, the Iowa State game of 2016. Playing Iowa State, that's obviously a huge game for the entire state, and it was in Kinnick. It was at night, and it was just really exciting. It was Matt's senior year, what we thought was his senior year, and he had an incredible game, had his best statistical game ever. And then right after the game was over, he came out of the tunnel, had an engagement ring in his pocket, not his pocket, but in like the side of his jersey. A lot of people ask me that too, like, where did he have the ring? He had it right here, like tucked in.
And during the game, I had it in like my backpack.
in the locker room, which
Just
is
chilling.
so dangerous. But anyway, put it like right here and came out. And I'm, of course, if you haven't seen the video, I'm freaking out. Like,
By the way, she said yes.
Of course.
For those of you that are on the edge of your
oh
seat.
God, what did she say?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I said yes. And it was amazing. So that was by far like the best memory in kindergarten. How do you balance work life and married life? We really focus on, like you said, day-to-day stuff. We'll see each other for maybe 20 minutes during the day. And so it's like, with those 20 minutes, we know we got to like make the best out of it. Like, let's have an actual conversation, not just kind of see each other in passing and move on with our day, but making the most out of the time that we do get to spend with each other and like actually devoting the attention and like the discussion, communication, all of that stuff to each other when we do have that time together. Oh, how did you know that Matt was the one and vice versa? He just brought out and brings out the best in me every single day and pushes me to be a better person. Like just all around.
The fact that like I was better because of her. I mean that like she made me trim a little bit more often, made me get my hair cut a little more, like just made me be more of like a functioning human. Cause like with football, like we're doing stuff all the time and like I don't care if my hair gets a little shaggy. Like I just like I go to school, I go to football, I go home. I go to school, I go to football, I go home. Like that's kind of the way it is. And I don't mean she just made me look better, but she also made me think differently and, you know, challenges me on different items, different ways that I think, different perspectives. Like we can have a legitimate conversation.
Drum roll. The last question. What's Matt doing now? And it's a great question. It's much appreciated because it's great to see that people care and that they support him. So it's not me being like, stop asking me that question. It's just like, it's definitely the most asked question and that's real. So you can take this one. Matt, what are you doing these days?
So currently I'm still training. I'm still working out, lifting weights, running routes, all that kind of stuff. Right now I'm attempting to get into the XFL, you know, hopefully get into a training camp here. I think they start in December, then they have another one in January. So I'm hoping to, you know, hopefully walk through a door there and end up in the XFL. I also have a speed clinic that's going on in Solon. I do the radio, post-game shows. I've been doing the radio with Andy Peterson. I also helped coach Iowa City Regina for the last few games. I got to shadow Marv Cook for a while, and because whenever my playing days are done, I expect to be a coach. And so that's kind of what I've been doing as of late, just continuing to train, continuing to do what I love, do what I know how to do, and just waiting for that door to open.
So that's it. I think that's all of the questions that we picked out, and we hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Is there a like button on YouTube? I'm new here, so I don't know all the
Yeah, you can
lingo.
like and dislike.
Oh, you do the thumbs up.
Here
No,
we
you
go.
do it. You do it, and I'll put it in.
All right, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come back for the Hey Hey on Laura Vandenberg's YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, that was really good. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah,
Wait, one more time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe.
Lots more to come. That's it. Bye-bye.